Hey everyone, welcome to ICMK. Got a new video here showing you everything, or at least a preview. It might be everything, but a preview of new patch notes for Mortal Kombat 1's update tomorrow. We've got Shang Tsung here getting buffed a little bit, where that string right there is now +1 on block. We're going to be running through this here pretty quickly. We've got Spin Kick, which is now special cancelable. So new combos for Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung got buffed. Liu Kang with a little buff here where he gets a new special cancelable as well off of the punishing palm string. So new combos for Liu Kang. Sektor, on the other hand, she gets nerfed as her airburst grenade does less damage and it no longer refills a meter or builds meter on whiff. So yeah, Sektor is getting nerfed here. But as we go on right here, you'll see that's not it. Her flamethrower as well gets nerfed as the canceling flamethrower and EX flamethrower deals less damage now, which that irritates, as a Sektor player, that irritates me, to be honest. Because now I'm just imagining, okay, my B&Bs with Sektor are going to now do less damage. Reptile, though, gets a change, gets a buff here that we've been wanting since day one. His forward 2-1-1 and forward 3-1-1 are now safe on block, even flawless block. Like, I love that change so much. Moving on though, kameo tremor changes here. Well, one change is that now when you interrupt tremor, he's locked out for 10 seconds, so a little nerf there for your kameo tremor. Cyrax also gets slightly nerfed here, where all bombs build less meter. And you also see here in a second that her foam trap can now be destroyed by projectiles, so it will no longer trade. So that's interesting as well. Cyrax definitely, slightly nerfed there. Rain buffed though, as Water Beam is now 3 frames faster, which enables him to get new combos on the ground. So, some new potential for Rain. Quan Chi, his best foot backwards is now an overhead, and his, what is it called? The Cycle Skull is 5 frames faster, so some new combo potential for Quan Chi off of that maybe. It looks like some, overall slight buff for him. Omniman with a very slight buff here, but a nice one for him. Earthquake Stomp is now safe on block. Kameo Goro also with a slight buff here, where his grab now does 15% damage or 150 damage. Li Mei gets slightly buffed here as well. Her Sky Lantern on detonation is now an overhead. And let's see. And her enhanced flipping heel kick is now safe on flawless block. But the probably biggest buff to her this patch is going to be the calculated string, which recovers 7 frames faster, enabling to get new combos in the corner, maybe even mid-screen with certain cameos. But yeah, Li Mei's getting slightly buffed. Kenshi with a slight buff here, where he has the heightened senses is now cancelable into specials. Stryker cameo. His grenades recharge faster. His rapid fire also recharges faster as well. Kameo Sub-Zero now has an invulnerable attack with his cold shoulder, which seems to be a running theme with this patch. Also, the Arctic armor now will absorb all projectiles instead of just a set amount. Homelander here with a slight nerf, with that string having more damage scaling. Jack's cameo here with a slight buff, with actually kind of a big buff perhaps, with his ground pound now going full screen or full stage, which is very interesting. Sektor cameo though getting a nerf to the missile fatal blow. It's now a high, so it can be ducked and punished. We've got Frost cameo here, and we also have Darrius cameo here, both with invulnerable wake-up attacks now. As I said, invulnerable wake-up attacks might become a new thing in the meta, like more of a thing in MK1 meta. We'll have to see. Scorpion cameo, Hellblade refills faster. So very slight buff to Scorpion cameo. Mavado though gets nerfed here, whereas then drop and best feet forward refill slower now. So not going to be as available as he previously was, which kind of sucks for Mavado. Conan change here. Atlantean and Borok has 7 more frames of hit stun, so you can actually get some combos off of it with some cameo help. T1000 nerf though, that move right there now does not have an overhead in it. Havik gets nerfed to shit here, where that string at the second hit is now a mid and the third hit's the overhead. But even worse, his back 2-2-4 is no longer safe on block, and that's huge in my opinion. That's like a very key string for Havik. And that sucks that you're not going to have that available. And Scab Stab also has increased damage scaling, so I don't think this is going to make Havik like bad or anything. I think he'd still be considered good, but Havik definitely getting nerfed, probably more so than anybody else. It looks like Ashrah, she's just getting a slight damage buff to her down back 1 special. And yeah, that's going to be it. Just wanted to run over this real fast, bring this to people's attention, and I'll be checking out this patch tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. See you next time on ICMK.